guys, back with another tool video. This is an ignition switch alignment tool. This will aid you if you get your switch misaligned by accident or through pulling it out and turning your bars when you're trying to replace it. If you think you need to take this out, which for the love of God, please don't pull this out to replace your bars. You don't need to. Anyways, if that happens, you need this tool to help realign those. I heard you can do it with a screwdriver. Never done it myself. This is just easier. So to make this easier to get off, I'm going to pull this off. It's just this little tab. You pull that up. You can do this in this position too, but there's a little button underneath here that you press that and then turn your key about 60 degrees and pull that out. So here's where the stuff gets misaligned. So if somebody tries to put this back in here and they're turning it or whatever when they're trying to do it, and pull this spring off here, take the tool. So when you're putting this down, if those are misaligned, you'll feel a notch and you might not line up with the next one. So you have to keep turning it which way so you can realign all these pins. So there it is. Right now it's just going to act exactly like an ignition switch, fork lock, on or off, on, and then accessory. So I'm going to put it in the fork lock position, pull this out. This spring has a wider end at the one end and smaller at the other, so it'll clip over there. So now we know that this is lined up here, right? Goes back down in. You turn the key back to the position where it'll come out, and you're lined back up and locked back in. You'll hear that click of that button. Then you're good to go. It's back in. That easy. But it can be hard if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. It might be handy to keep one of these with you in a tool bag, or if you have a buddy that it happens to. I keep it in my toolbox. If something were to happen, I'm usually not very far from home. If I was going on a trip, I might take it with me just in case, but I don't understand how it happens accidentally a lot of the time, especially with this button, unless the lock in there just isn't working and then it happens. I get it, but to just turn and put the key in, it doesn't just come out like that. Something is wrong with this ignition if that happens. All right guys, thanks for watching. For the love of God, please leave this thing in there. Do not pull it out. If you're going to replace your bars or whatever, leave this in here. You can get this nacelle off without removing this. Just don't remove it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you would. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking these tool videos. Thank you.